Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see from the title, I'm going to be letting my dog Skylar pick my reads. A plot twist. I'm really loving the vibes of this book, but it's not going to be a 5 stars. That actually ate. So there's gonna be 3 different rounds, meaning 9 different books in total, and I'm gonna put treats in front of them. I'm gonna put them on the floor, put treats in front of them, and whichever one she goes to first is the book that she picks. But to make it a little bit more fun, we're gonna have like different categories of how I'm gonna pick my books. So the first round is gonna be just like a free choice, like I get to pick the first 3 books that I've been like really wanting to read and then have her pick. The second round is going to be from my TBR jar. So this is my TBR jar that I have. It's not at all updated, at all. I made this when I only had 50 books. Now I have over 100, so this is not at all updated. It has a lot of Kindle reads and physical TBR reads, but I'm going to use this for the second round. And then the third round is going to be a random number generator. So I'm just going to count how many books is on my TBR cart and then do a random number generator, and then whichever 3 numbers it picks is the books that she's gonna have to choose from. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pick our books for the first round. Okay, so you can't see my whole TBR cart, but it's okay. So I definitely know the first book that I'm gonna have her choose from, and that's definitely Flawless, and this is perfect because this is on my May TBR. And I'm gonna go with Flawless by Elsie Silver. I've been saying how much I've been wanting to read this book, so hopefully she chooses this one because I really want to start this Chestnut Spring series. The other one I'm gonna choose is The Only One Left. This is also from my May TBR, and I've heard really great things about this book, and I just want to read another Riley Sager. But I'm not as eager for this one than Flawless because I just got done reading a thriller, so I would still be happy if she chooses this, but it's not what I really want her to choose. And then lastly, I think I'm gonna go with, I already had all these books in mind of what I was gonna choose, and that's Butcher and Blackbird. I really want to start the series, the Ruinous Love trilogy, and I have all the books in the series, yet I still haven't even started it, and I've said 1,000 times I was gonna start it, and then it just kept getting pushed back. So I also hope she chooses this one too. These are all good books. I would not be bad with any of these. Okay, so this is my dog Skylar. The lighting is a little bad, but you guys have probably seen her in the back of my vlogs and stuff. But she is a Maltipoo, so she's a Maltese and a Poodle mixed. Yeah, she's 2 years old, and yeah, we're just gonna have her pick. She chose Butcher and Blackbird, which I can finally get to it. Okay, so it's definitely been probably over 2 weeks since the last time I have updated you guys, and that's because I fall into a bad slump. I am in another reading slump, and it sucks so bad because I just got out of a 3-month reading slump where I only read 1 book every month, and usually I read 6 books every month. So I just got out of a 3-month reading slump, and now I'm back into one. And low-key, I blame it on the new Catherine Center book that I read last video, The Love Haters, because that book was a 6-star read, and every other book I read after it just hasn't really been hitting. But it's weird because this book is so good. It's just so good. So why am I in a slump if I'm enjoying the book? I haven't really gotten far. I have been tabbing. Oh, you guys can't even see my tabs. Oh yeah, you can. So I have been tabbing this book. I'm not that far because like I said, I'm in a slump, but I'm enjoying the book. It's so weird. But I made it to page 137. So I've read that this much right here. So I thought it was probably time to update you guys on my feelings, because 137 pages is pretty far in to not give any thoughts. And I'm loving this book. Like, I'm loving this book. Like, I knew I was going to love it. I literally love every single thing about this book except for one thing, which is literally just like kind of like a minor thing. The only thing I do not like in this book is the like these random time jumps that we have, because this whole book is basically about two serial killers which they're killers, but they only kill bad people. They don't just go and kill like whoever, they kill bad people, but they decide to make a game out of it. Rowan's brother like sends them like a person that they have to hunt, and whoever catches them first and murders them first basically wins. So that's their like game, and they do it every year, and then after they're done they just like leave. But it's like the time jumps are so weird, because I feel like you can have one sentence where she's like, oh yeah, and we did this, blah blah blah, and then the next sentence is, I haven't seen him for a year. Hello? Like, it's not like every other chapter it's like a year later or like a couple months later. It's like in the same sentence. It's like, yeah, we hung out and it was just so nice. And then in literally the same sentence, but I haven't seen him for a year. You just said you were with him. You just said y'all were hanging out, you were enjoying it, and all this flirting, and then the next sentence, you haven't seen him for a year. It's been a year. Like, I'm 137 pages in, and I feel like we're already 2 years in. Like, I feel like they've already like knew each other for 2 years, and I'm only 137 pages in. So like the time jumps are a little weird, and it kind of like messes me up, because I'm like, oh, weren't you just with him? Like, what? But that's literally the only thing that like is messing me up with this book. That's literally the only thing. Everything else, I love everything about this book. Like, I love the banter. I'm sorry if you guys keep seeing me like looking around every time I'm freaking talking. It's because there's this gnat that keeps freaking flying past, because I'm right next to my light and it likes the light, so it keeps like flying past my face, and I just keep like following it, because after I'm done recording this I will be killing it. So anyways, so yeah, I love the banter. The banter is so freaking nice. Like, he's been obsessed with her and down bad for her since page 1, since they first met. Like, it's just so nice, and there's been no smut. That just makes the book even more better, because I feel like a lot of dark romances, they feel the need, like, it's like, yeah, I love my smut, but I feel like dark romances, they have to feel the need to make the characters have sex the first day they meet. They don't let the tension build up. They're already kissing and making out the first day they meet. Like, it's just like, and it puts me off, because it's like, you guys aren't gonna get to know each other. You're not gonna hang out a little. You're not gonna like flirt, nothing. We're just gonna go straight in. Right, okay. This one, I'm 137 pages in, and we haven't even gotten a kiss. We haven't even gotten smut. I love that. I actually love that so much. Like, I just love how we're like waiting for the perfect moment for them to like kiss, and like, you know, because they obviously like each other, but they just like, and they've admitted it multiple times, but they don't take each other seriously. But like, it's just so nice that we're just like slowly going into it. Like, they hang out and all that. They have their little gate competition together. Like, that just makes the book so much more better, because I thought this book was just gonna be pure smut from page 1. Like, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I did already pass the ice cream, cookies and cream part. It wasn't even that bad. But yeah, I'm loving this book. Like, I am loving this book. Like, I don't want it to end. And I still have over 200 pages, so it's not gonna end. But like, I'm gonna miss these characters when it's over. Like, I love the side characters. We've already met the side characters that are like, they have their own book, the next book, like Lacklin. I don't know how to say his name, but we already met them. and they have their own book, next book. So I'm excited because I already love them. Like, I already love them. Like, I love the main characters and I love the side characters, and they have their own book, and I'm just so excited to read it now, because what? So I'll come back with my next update. I'm sure it's just gonna be me falling in love even more with this book. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. I have 2 chapters left, so we're gonna go ahead and finish it right here, right now. I finally finished this book after like over a month. I am finally done with Butcher and Blackbird. I absolutely adored this book. Look at all my tabs. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see all of them. I tapped this book like crazy. I absolutely loved it. I know I had that one complaint about the like timing like being very weird. Honestly, that was just me being very picky. I think I was just trying to find a reason to not like this book because I was loving it too much. And I think I was just picking on it for no reason, just so I can find something I don't like. But there's literally nothing. This is a 5 stars. Honestly, it's creeping up into my 6 stars. I absolutely love this book. I have no complaints. All of the freaking, like, most of my tabs in here are pink, and most of them are for freaking Rowan doing just such cute and sweet things for Sloane. Like, they were so simple but so cute. He has really set the bar up very, very high for other book boyfriends. Like, this is my man. This is my man. I know it's Pride Month. I know it's real crazy to say during Pride Month, but this is my man because I actually loved him. Like, if somebody were to tell me, like, if you could have one book boyfriend character from all the books you've ever read come true and come, like, in real life, who would it be? I'm picking him. I'm picking Rowan because he is just such a golden retriever, and he just says the sweetest things. He does the sweetest things. He knows exactly how to handle her because she's not just like some ordinary girl. Like, she has her struggles, her past, and all that. She's morally gray. She's unhinged, and he knows exactly what to do. And I just loved it. I highly, highly, highly recommend. Please go read this. And yeah, I'm so excited to read the other books, but I feel like they're not gonna top this one. Like, this one's just so good. Okay, so now that I finished Butcher and Blackbird, it's time to pick 3 more books so that my dog can choose from. And I'm gonna be using my trusty TBR prompts to do this part because I was gonna choose, like, let my TBR jar, which has like book titles, not prompts, do it, but like my TBR jar is so behind. It's like over 50 books behind, and I don't feel like sitting here adding my new books. I just don't feel like doing that. I'm too lazy right now, and the prompts they're just prompts. And I feel like I have a little bit more freedom with the prompts because I just have to choose a book under that like category, but I get to still choose. Those I'm not gonna be able to choose. They are just gonna tell me a book title, and I'm just gonna have to do it. And those have a lot of my Kindle TBR. It's a mix of my physical and Kindle TBR. So I feel like we would just be sitting here for mad long just like trying to pick only my physical and not my Kindle. So this is just the easier option. I love my prompts, like they're just more convenient. And I really want to do more videos with these prompts and not just my monthly TBRs because they're just so fun. Like, I love them. And yes, I do have chopsticks because I want to feel more fancy. Okay. Oh, this one's, she's already stuck. Okay, book with orange on the cover. See, they give me, it gives me a lot more space. I'm scared. I'm scared. Ooh, I see this one already. Badass MFC. Period. Okay. Oh, well, that one flew, but hey. Wait, I think these are both the same. They are the same anyways. I literally see, they both say free choice on it. I will literally show you guys so you can believe me. So this is the one that I picked with my chopsticks. Free choice. And this is the one that flew. That's my vanity. Free choice. So either way, it doesn't matter. I still get a free choice either way. So yes, that one's so fun. Thank gosh. So we're gonna first start off with book with orange on the cover. When in Rome by Sarah Adams. And I think I'm gonna do this one because she's nice and short. And I really want to start this series just so I can get to Beg, Borrow, or Steal, because that's like the only book I'm actually interested in this series, but I wasn't going to read it out of order, so I think I'm going to do this one. She has a lot of orange in here, so this is a good one. And Sarah Adams is just cute, fluffy, little romance and palette cleanser. I glitched. When I think of badass MFC, I think of dark romance, like serial killer. Like low-key, Butcher and Blackbird would be perfect for this one because she's a serial killer. That's giving badass. Okay, hear me out on this one. I don't know if this actually qualifies, but in my head it does. Killer Instinct. Because, first of all, this book, I'm going to get through it fast. I need something fast-paced. I'm kind of in a mini reading slump right now. And Cassie, or Cassie, whatever you say her name. What do I say? I think I say Casey. She's part of the FBI. She has a gift where she can profile people, that's badass to me. Like, I wish I could profile people. And she solves cases, cold cases. And I think that's just all badass. So I'm going to choose Killer Instinct because I would get through this fast. I want to continue this series. And yeah, I'm going to choose this one. And last but not least, we have our free choice. And we should already know what I'm going to choose for this one. We should already know, guys. It's not a shocker. Like, I know you see it. I know you see it. You know what I'm going to go for. Flawless by Elsie Silver. This one I didn't even have to think about. I saw the free choice and I knew I was going to choose this one. You guys don't understand how badly I want to read the Chestnut Spring series. I already put this in the last little thing that we did when my dog picked Butcher and Blackbird. This was in there. I was hoping she was going to pick it. She didn't. So I'm giving her a second chance to pick this. So these are the 3 books that she's going to choose from. When in Rome, Killer Instinct, and Flawless. And the one I want her to pick the most is definitely Flawless. Yes! Okay, I am back with an update. Guys, can we just talk about how long it's been taking me to film this one YouTube video? Like, I'm in the biggest reading slump I've been in so long. And it sucks because, like, my summer break just started. And this is the time for me to read, like, a lot of books. And I'm just in a big reading slump and I have no desire to. I started filming this video back in like the end of April. I think I started this video like April 30th. It is now June 27th. This is the longest a YouTube like of freaking reading vlog has taken me. Usually I would just like scrap the video and just like film a different video or just start it over again if it takes me this long. But like, I just don't feel like doing that. And I already have so many clips for this video, even though I'm in a big reading slump. So we're just sticking through. But yeah, Butcher and Blackbird took me over a month to read. And then I just now finally picked up Flawless last night, and I was supposed to pick this up weeks ago, and I finally picked it up last night. And you can tell that this video has taken me so long because I've had 3 different hairstyles in this one video. Like, first I had my braids that were the black and like burgundy color, and then I had my natural hair, and then now I have black and pink, and I've already had this hair for like a good like week. So that's how you know this video is taking me too long. So we need to start wrapping it up. So I finally picked this up, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I read it last night. As you guys can see, it was literally 3 in the morning when I started this last night. I just randomly decided to like start it. So I read it on my Kindle though, and I actually don't remember how far I got. I know I'm 17% in though, on page 73. So I read 73 pages last night at 3 in the morning, and I only read for like an hour, and then I went to sleep. So that's pretty good. I actually don't know what that looks like in the book. I haven't updated it. Okay, that's a good little dent in. So I read this much last night, which is actually pretty good, but like, do you see how much I still have left? I'm already really enjoying it. This book, the setting is so nice. I've never read like a country book before, and this is real country. Like, this is real country, and it's so funny. I've literally giggled so many times last night because we have Summer and Rhett. They've already met. Summer is basically Rhett's like babysitter because of this whole like situation that happened with Rhett. He's famous. He's a famous bull rider, and Summer basically has to be his babysitter. And that's like all I'm gonna say about like the whole plot. And it's kind of like an enemies to lovers because he hates her. Like, he's 32 years old and he doesn't need a babysitter, but like he has to have one. So he's like pissed off. He does not like her, and the vibes are good. I love it already. I love both characters. This has a lot of found family in it, so if you love found family, this is a good book for you because the found family is just, I'm eating it up. I love literally like everyone in this book so far. We've only met, I think, 3 of the brothers, and I think there's 5 of them total. And we've also met like the sister. And then the Summer and her dad's relationship is so freaking funny. Like, they talk to each other like as if they were like best friends. Like, they don't hold nothing back. Like, they curse at each other, they argue, they joke around. Like, their like relationship is really, really nice. Rhett and his family, so I just love the like, it's just like a chaotic family, and it's so fun reading about that because it's like you can feel all the love. Like, as much as they argue and joke around and tease each other, like if you were to mess with one of them, you're gonna have to mess with all of them type. So like, I really like it. Luke, the little kid in here, is so cute too. Like, I love him. I don't think I've ever read a book that had a little kid in it either. So this is, I'm just getting a new experience throughout this whole book. Like, I've never read a book like this ever. So yeah, I'm loving the vibes. I think this was a perfect book to pick up because I'm actually excited to read it. Like, I literally woke up this morning and was like, wait, I'm actually like, this is the first time I'm excited to read in months. So I have a week to get this video done and uploaded for next Saturday. So hopefully I can finish this book and my last and final book for this video in a week, because I have my deadline I'm giving myself is a week. So, but it's also hard too because Love Island is back on, and me and my mom have been watching it every day all day. So it's also hard to get some reading in because Love Island, I love Love Island. Like, it's just so good. I'm watching the new season with my mom, but then I'm also re-watching last season 6, because that was the best season of Love Island ever. So it's really hard because I'm just watching Love Island all day, but we're gonna get back on track of reading. Like, it's gonna become my priority. Okay, so I don't know how many days it's been. I think it's only been like a couple days, like 2 days since the last time I updated. But I do have some progress. I've been reading like every single day, which is definitely a change because these past 2 months, like, it was just like dreading even picking up a book. Today I read a good chunk in the car because I went to an aquarium that was an hour away, like an hour and 20 minutes, and then also an hour and 20 minutes back plus traffic. So I got a good chunk into the book. I'm this far into the book, and today's my 3rd day reading it, so I would say we are a good chunk in. In the book, it says I'm on page 153, but on my Kindle it says like 169, I think. So on my Kindle it says 169 and then I'm 40% in, but on both of the books, like Kindle and physical, I'm on chapter 15, which is really good for 3 days of reading this. And I'm just gonna say this right now, I'm really loving the vibes of this book, but it's not gonna be a 5 stars. I'm just gonna say that right now, because I know you guys have been seeing like these past few videos, I've been saying like how much I wanted to read this book and I was so excited and I had very high hopes. It's not gonna be 5 stars, but right now it's giving like 3.75, 4 stars. Like, it's not my favorite. It's just like the comments, because we get both of their point of views, and it's like we get to like, obviously like it's first person, so we get to like hear inside their heads. And whenever it's his point of view, he just cannot stop talking about how much like he wants to have sex with her. Like, it's never just something like cute, like, oh yeah, she's beautiful, she's gorgeous, all these sweet things. He's always wondering like how her lips will look around his, you know, like it's just always sexual. And it's like, bruh. And it's not even just this book. A lot of books do that when we get a guy's point of view, which like I know they're gonna be thinking stuff like that, but for it to be every single episode, and it would every single episode, I meant every single chapter, sorry guys, I'm watching Love Island, but for it to be every single chapter, like, it's just so sexual. It's like, bro, like, do you even like her for real, or are you just like her? Like, it's just like very sexual connection and not emotional. And I like emotional. I like going on like let them go on little dates and stuff like that, and like getting to really know each other, getting to know each other's past and stuff. And it's like, bro, he just makes everything sexual. Like, I swear there was this one point she was being so vulnerable with him, and then all he's like, I'm just staring at her lips and I just can't like wait to see how they feel around my, like, bruh, she's literally being vulnerable and opening up, and this is what you're thinking in your head. Like, ew, it was just such a big turn off. I didn't like it. Honestly, I'm just hoping once I keep reading, it will die down a little and he'll like get to know her even more and stop thinking all these thoughts. Because I know the Chestnut Spring series has spice. Like, I know it's spicy, but it's like, bro, whew. Like, I haven't gotten any spice scenes, but at this point, just being in his head is already enough spice for me. Like, yeah, it's just putting me off of the book a little, but I'm still really enjoying it. I'm loving the vibes. And I heard this is not everybody's favorite anyways. Like, I heard it gets better. Like, Heartless and Powerless are people's like favorite books, and I have them physically, but all the books I'm pretty sure are on Kindle Unlimited. And I literally have the physical book, and I have not read this physically once. I've been just reading it all on my Kindle, so, but it's gone by faster that way. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish this episode of Love Island. Since I'm gonna be finishing it very soon, within probably like 24 hours, I'm gonna have my dog pick the next books. And this round is gonna be just thrillers because I'm romanced out. Like, after I'm done with Flawless, I don't want to read any romance for like a little bit. Like, I just really need a thriller, because if I feel like if I read another romance, I'm getting back into a reading slump, and we don't want that. So these are her choices. I picked them. So we have Killer Instinct, which is the second book in the Natural series. Then we have The Tenant by Frida McFadden. This just came out. I'm really excited about this one. And then we have The Perfect Divorce by Geneva Rose, and this is the second book to The Perfect Marriage. So out of these three, I really hope she picks this one. These two are the ones I really hope she picks, because I've heard great things about this one, and this one's very short. So I feel like I can get through it really fast. Yes, good job. I'm 77% in. It's literally 11:56 at night. I'm about to finish this book, but a plot twist. Like, I literally, like, I wish I was recording. I just had the most jaw-dropping reaction, because I was literally laying down and had to sit all the way up. Because what do you mean? I'm not trying to spoil, but what do you mean husband? Winter? Husband? What? That's actually crazy. That's actually freaking crazy. Okay, I'm sorry that the lighting is bad. I like reading when it's dark, and then having my Kindle like also kind of dark too, because then I just won't get distracted. like my TV's on, but it's like on like a home screen page thing. And I have my iPad and I'm watching Destiny, period. But I'm gonna read you guys a quote or a scene. So if you don't want to hear me read this, then skip to whatever time I put here. Okay, ready? I'm not gonna tell you guys any context so that it's not like technically a spoiler. I'm just reading you like a little bit, but I'm not gonna tell you what's happening. You're just gonna have to read the book for yourself. And if you already read this book, then I guess it's not a spoiler. I turn my back on him, facing Rhett. You need to leave. What? He looks genuinely confused. Seriously, Rhett? I whisper, shout. This is a fucking mess. My dad is in the hospital and you just dropped my biggest, most complicated secret in a very, very spectacular fashion. You need to leave. I'll talk to you later. I don't need you here doing the whole possessive thing right now. Rhett blinks, a bit of color emerging under his stubble. After a deep sigh, he finally says, okay, fine. He steps in close, tipping my chin up, thumb taking one swipe beneath my lower lip. But I want to make one thing clear. I am not possessive. I am protective, and I'll never stop protecting you. I'd hit that fucker again in a heartbeat if it meant keeping him from talking to you that way. Oh my gosh. And I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm just like, if that wasn't enough for you to make you want to read this book, then I don't know what is, cause what the heck, like. Okay, so I have to make this update quick because I am about to go to the gym, but peep the fit. I have these shorts on and then this matching, it's just like a matching set because your girl is back in the gym finally. Yesterday was my first day. Today's Tuesday, so like today's my second day, but it felt so good being back in the gym yesterday. You don't even understand. And my outfit was eating yesterday because I got a bunch of new gym outfits for the gym. So yeah, that's all I was waiting for, was for my outfits to come in. Anyways, so Flawless, I really enjoyed it. I literally didn't read any of it. Actually, only part I read physically was the bonus scene at the very end, because the bonus scene wasn't on the Kindle version for some reason. So yeah, I love the book. I literally loved everything about it. Like, I know how I had some complaints in the first like 100 pages of the book. Honestly, the rest of the book was so good that I honestly forgot about the stuff that I was complaining about in those first 100 pages, because that's how good the rest of the book made up for it. And I will say though, once they were getting like, they finally like, you know, did it, they were doing it like almost every chapter. It was getting real spicy towards the end, but I really liked it. And I loved how overprotective of her she was. I like how protective he was of her. It was just so nice. I loved everybody in the book. It wasn't even just about the main characters that I loved. I also loved like Kip, Summer's dad. I loved all of Rhett's family, including his dad, his brothers, his sister. I loved every single character. So that's like really good. Like, not only did I like the characters, the main characters, but I also like the side characters. I loved Summer's best friend, and I heard that the next book is Summer's best friend and Rhett's brother. And the next book is a single dad romance, and I've never read a single dad. I'm getting a lot of new experiences with this series because this was my first ever cowboy romance. Like, I've never read a cowboy romance, and this just made me want to read more and binge this entire series. I do have the first 3 books, so I have the other 2, and I'm about to go buy the rest of the series because now that I know I loved Flawless, this is a 4.5. I loved it. I loved it so much. I only bumped it down a little because of the complaints I had in the first 100 pages. I was a little bored. I had to like force myself to pick it up. But I feel like I would reread this book. Like, I feel like I would, even though I haven't read the rest of the series, I feel like I would reread the rest of the series too. Like, this is a book, even though it's not 5 stars, I would reread. And yeah, that says a lot. So I really liked it. It's taking everything in me not to start Heartless right now. Like, I want to just binge this entire series, but I know I can't. and I really want to because like it was just so good. My next book is, as you guys saw, is The Perfect Divorce by Geneva Rose. I so badly wanted to start this last night, but I just didn't start this. And look at my little bookmark that I have with it. I'm using my Spider-Man one. That came out so good. I made this, by the way. But yeah, I so badly wanted to start this last night and I didn't have time because I literally didn't finish Flawless until like 1 in the morning. Because like I was reading that whole book really fast, but then when we started getting to like the end of the book and I was really enjoying it and I didn't want it to end, I started just reading slower so that like I could like prolong it more. But at some point I just had to finish, and I didn't finish until like 1:30 in the morning. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna start it today. So when I get home from the gym, I am going to be starting this and I'm gonna try to read it all in one day. I'll come back with any updates when I like start this book. To annotate a thriller book because usually there's nothing to annotate, but why are the quotes in this book kind of eating? Like why are they kind of eating? But I'm also confused because I don't know where this book is starting. I'm pretty sure because first you had a little documentary script in the beginning of the book and it was like between Adam, the ex-husband, and like an interviewer. And they said it had been like 8 years since the whole like murder of the mistress in the last book. But then you have this is Sarah's point of view, and she's right now like divorcing her current husband of 12 years and they have a kid together. So like how, like I don't get, like this is mad years that's just passed. Like I don't know what time frame we're at right now. Like I really don't. I don't know if it's 12 years later right now. I don't know if it's 8 years later right now. Like I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. I'm gonna read one. Sorry. His eyes frantically search mine like they're trying to lock us back in place, but there's no place in the world for us anymore because I can't be married to someone I don't trust. To me, trust is like glass. Once you break it, you can't put it back together, and even if you tried, you'd end up cutting yourself in the process, so you may as well just throw it out. That actually ate because that's what trust is. Like, that's exactly what trust is. Okay, I'm sorry if this angle is weird. My tripod is upstairs and I forgot it, so you're just mounted on my couch right now, but I thought I would give an update on The Perfect Divorce. I'm this far, so I got a good chunk in. It's less than 300 pages though. I just made it to chapter 20, page exactly 100. So I've read this much. This is my second day reading it. And I have really not a lot of words about this book, honestly. Like I have nothing to say. Like it's not good and it's also not bad at the same time. Like I feel like this series, I feel like the first book didn't need a second book. Like I feel like we could have just left it at the first book. I feel like this book was like unnecessary. I don't care how good the twist is going to be at the end, and which I already have in mind what I think it's going to be, because I guess the twist in the first book, and I have a feeling I already know what's going to happen for the twist in this book. But I don't care how good the twist is. I just feel like it's just unnecessary. Yeah, I have no words. Like my mind is blank. Like I have nothing to say about this book. Like I'm trying to find some things to say, but I really have nothing to say. It's not a lot is happening at all. We're getting information that doesn't even matter. Like it's so irrelevant. And yeah, I feel like they keep repeating themselves too. Like we already found this information out 20 pages ago. Why are we bringing it up again? And it's still not meaning anything. So that's also another thing. So I'll come back when I have an actual update, because I just have no thoughts on this book. I'm being so honest. A little update before I finish this book. I have officially 80 pages left, guys. I'm on page 197. Literally have this tiny bit left, and nothing is happening. Like, okay, let me not say nothing is happening. Things are happening, but nothing's being solved. We have like probably like 5-6 different things that I need solving, but none of it is being solved. Like, the list just keeps growing of bad things that are happening that need sheriffs and cops and all that, detectives, to figure it out, and they just can't. It's just so many dead ends. They keep pulling in people for statements, and it just not even helping them at all. Like, so many crime scenes, they're not putting anything together, and it's just like so much is going on, but nothing's being solved. Like, that's literally all I can say. Like, they're missing all the pieces to the puzzle, and they still haven't started putting it together, and I only have 80 pages left, which makes me feel like this ending is going to be so fast-paced, like it's going to be too fast. Because how do I only have 80 pages left and nothing's being solved, and it doesn't even seem like it's going to be close to being solved and figured out? I feel like the ending's going to be like half done, or it's just going to be very rushed. That's what I feel like. That's my prediction for the ending. But I do have this one theory that I really, really hope it's not going to be, because it's so obvious, and there's no way that they're pointing all this evidence and stuff to this one specific person and it actually being them. That would be so bad. That I would be so disappointed, because no way you guys are literally making it seem like it's this person and it actually ends up being them. That's just so obvious. That's so plain. That's so simple. That's just boring. So I really, really hope it's not who I think it is. I really hope it's not these two people in my head that I think it is, because if it is, that's going to be so disappointing. So it is a few days since I last talked to you guys and finished The Perfect Divorce. I've been busy just with life and editing this YouTube video, but I finished it a couple days ago, like 2-3 days ago. I'm going to give it a 3.25. It was not my favorite. I feel like this book was very unnecessary. I feel like it very much was not needed, but it was fun to read towards the end, seeing how, like, I guessed the twist, but it was fun guessing, like, seeing how it all played out, because even though I guessed the whole twist at the end, it was fun to actually see, like, how they did it, and it ended up being what I didn't want it to be. A certain person who did it, I didn't want it to be them, because it was so obvious, and it just felt like the last book. And I don't know if that's spoiling if you read the last book, but yeah, it literally just felt like the remake of last book, but just with a new husband. That's literally what it felt like. It was just a remaking of last book, just shorter and a different husband. So yeah, it was okay. Not the best thriller I've read, but it definitely wasn't the worst one. I definitely have a worse thriller that I've read that was 1 star. That is the end of this video. I really, really hope you guys enjoyed, because why did this video take me 2-3 months to make? I don't know. But I have some very good videos in store for you guys coming up this summer, so stay tuned, and I will see you guys in my next video.